Coming up on Relatables. Beth's really nice about my bum.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably,
Says that's big.
Probably because you're lacking at the front. You can't tee me up like that, eh? You can't tee me up like that.
Jake and Artie, the Relatables party. Relatables.
The Relatables podcast is hosted by myself, Oddie Clark, a.k.a.
Mummy.
and my partner in crime.
Climb.
Yeah. Climb.
What's that song by Miley Cyrus? It's the climb.
My partner in climb.
Always gonna be another mountain.
I'm glad you did that, Mr. Jake Craig.
Yeah, boy.
A.k.a. Daddy.
AKA Daddy.
And Jake just then emphasised what we've been up to in the background.
Yeah, boy. Trying to get Miley Cyrus on the show.
A long time ago, I challenged Jake to create a song on GarageBand.
Oh, we're talking like 2022 days.
Yeah, mate. It's been a journey
Yeah,
to where we
wow.
are to this day.
Yeah, wow.
And we both made songs because we didn't have any money to outsource producing. And we had the challenge to verse who could make the better song. And Jake did take that title.
I won. Yes, I forgot.
I actually think you've won everything so far.
So far I have, yeah.
Yeah, and
This is why, okay, go on, but I have something to say.
from that, I'm humble. I'm humble. I can take the loss. From that, probably a year and a half passed, and we were like, let's revisit this. Now we have a little bit more mullah, outsource some help, and we wrote the songs and went to our friend Toby Wells and produced them in his studio professionally, and I made Quarter My Thoughts, and Jake made Translucent. Give us a little beat.
When you look at me, do you look right through me?
Even
I
sorry.
forgot it for a second there.
It's like stuck in the back of your brain.
Yeah.
But now, we were sitting down one day and we think of concepts.
That was a competition too.
Oh yeah, Jake won that
And
too.
I won that via streams on Spotify.
I tried to just brush over that one.
yeah.
Yeah. I lost that one too.
And so here we go. Here's where Oddie comes in and admits why he wanted to work with me.
No. That wasn't the reason at all. We were sitting down, brainstorming some ideas for the podcast. And I was like, Jake, when we made the songs, we did them separately. I was like, did you have fun doing that?
Yeah, boy.
And he's like, yeah, I did actually.
Great time.
And we didn't do it together though. And I was like, do you want to just do it again because it was fun? And one of the things we've learned about this podcast is when we have fun doing something, the end product of what you guys get to listen to is really enjoyable, or we hope.
And Oddie didn't want to lose again.
And Jake said, yes, Oddie, I will take you under my wing, young Padawan, and teach you the ways of singing.
The ways of the melody.
Yeah, so what we have come up with is we are releasing an EP.
Yeah.
3 songs. What are the songs, Jake?
Chalant,
Yeah?
Love, a boy's version.
Yeah, buddy.
And you're on the next.
You forgot what it is.
No, I just want to give you some airtime.
Now you've made me forget it. What is it? Here we go. We've got him here. I promise we wrote him. His POV.
His POV.
Yeah. His POV. And what we're going to do is go through each song, explain what they're about, and then play you the chorus.
Yeah.
But we're only going to play you a little snippet, and the rest of the songs come out on the 1st of July, which is a day after this episode is live.
Okay.
So most people listening, it's probably live.
Why don't we just make them release on the day of this episode?
It was too hard.
Oh,
It was
for
too
real?
hard. Yeah, the DistroKid, if anyone's released music before, terribly hard.
Oh, for real?
Terrible system. Yeah, terrible
fair.
system. But,
Okay, fair enough. Let's
So
just
we-
release this episode late.
yeah. We've got some songs, Jake.
Yeah.
First one being Chalant,
Chalant.
which is about guys being too cool.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make a song that, I don't know, made some people feel seen about, it's a recurring theme on this podcast where boys are too nonchalant and they should just be themselves.
Yeah, boy.
And me and Jake both wrote all these songs together. But what was that laugh about, mate?
Nothing, man. No, for real though. I think this song is for the people out there that are dealing with maybe a situationship where they're acting all nonchalant, or you could be a woman, you could be a man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This goes for everyone. All right, we're out here just releasing stuff that's for the people.
It's relatable. Hopefully, a relatable feeling.
And mate, I'm excited. Let's go. I actually haven't heard the end product of these.
Yeah,
I was
so
there to
Jake
record them.
he's obviously recorded them, but hasn't heard we get the masters as well. And also the final version, we got like, do you like this vibe? And we're like, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
And then our producer added some sprinkles.
Toby Wells.
Yeah,
Shout out.
the end of it. So this is his live reaction too. And there are quite a few changes from the raw. Like it sounds way better than the ones we heard.
Okay, shit, bro. I'm actually excited.
So let's drop you guys and Jake in on the chorus.
Tried to hold on to the sweet illusion, but we cracked in the haze of your confusion. Don't want you to be him, don't need to be cool. Just want you to be you, then we can start again.
Ooh, that's all you get for now.
oh, that's so funny,
It was so fun doing it together.
Oh,
And
our
props
voices
to
are so different.
props to our producer because like Jake's voice is slightly higher naturally than mine.
Yeah.
So making it sound good. We wanted these songs to be together. Some bits like Jake takes some verses, I take some verses, but all the choruses are together. And he's done well. I
He
think
did
so
do a pretty
anyway.
good job. Yeah. He actually did, and he made us sound, bro. Like, I don't know. He must have spent time on it.
Oh yeah.
He charged us accordingly. I'll say that.
Oh, actually, this might be our most expensive episode
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, fuck. It probably is, to be fair.
But next song is his POV.
This one's about a guy stuck in the friend zone, no?
Yeah, and it's like we tried to give you an insight to that guy in the friend zone and how he's feeling.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit insightful. It's also kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it's just like a dude spiraling when he likes the girl, but he's in the friend zone.
Yeah, and I guess it could also kind of like, it's more, it's like the best friends thing. How we're always like, you can't be best friends because one of them always lies the other.
Yeah.
So we're here standing on business and just like not taking the moral high ground and really dying on this hill and being stubborn.
Yeah. I want this song to be for like dudes to get their point across that they love the girl and they're not just friends. Like they put this, you know how girls, when they are trying to friend zone a guy, they'll put like Friend Zone on by Marshmallow, whatever that song is.
Yeah.
I want dudes to put this on when they're in love so they can get the point across.
There you go.
Okay.
Say it without saying it.
Yeah. Let's drop you in on another chorus. By the way, we have to say all three songs are of different genre.
Like vastly different.
We were trying to find what we suited.
Yeah.
I don't know if we found it.
No, we still haven't found it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
this one's fun.
I wouldn't say I feel called or drawn to any yet.
This was the funnest one to do.
100%.
Like that. Should I tell her? Should I try? When I just found there's been a lie. I've been waiting on you. Say it out loud. I lose you too. Could you be mine? Just get to lose. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, the fun thing about that song was Toby had an idea and he's like, he wanted to layer our voices for the end of that chorus.
Yeah.
And he wanted us to come back in and like sing heaps of different versions of us saying,
Yeah.
I just don't know what to do.
And then, like, some of us were like far away from the mic and got to shout it, and then really close, like whispering it. It was fun.
And some of them, Jake was just like taking the piece. He's like, I just don't know what to do. And you can kind of hear it at the back of it.
Honestly, they're fucking.
That one was the funnest,
Yeah.
but musically speaking, if we can speak in that language, I think this one is the best.
It probably is.
Yeah, I think like to listen to and ears enjoyment wise, I think this one is the best. Love a boy's version. And this one we spent the most time writing.
This
and
is for one of those guys it's actually maybe a little bit in touch with his feelings.
Yeah. And I guess it's kind of like I'm the one in love and Jake's kind of societal's expectations and thoughts, and he's trying to hold me back and I'm like trying to get away, and it's the conversations and then that mental battle you have between the things, between the two.
Yeah, to be fair, this one actually I think is my favorite.
Maybe I'll play a lot of this one.
Okay.
I'll play verse, chorus, maybe a verse.
Maybe just verse, chorus.
Verse, chorus,
Yeah,
let's do
give
that.
him a bit of extra.
Yeah, okay.
I want to know which song's going to get the most streams. If
I
any.
think this one.
If any.
I think this one has potential.
What if she's the one? What if this is right? What if I never take the chance tonight? Maybe it's real. I can't describe how it makes me feel. A smile, the laugh, her eyes were like two stars lost in each other. This time it's real. There's a spark in my chest, won't let me go. Maybe it's reckless, maybe it's fake. I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait.
So, how was it? Man, I think I'm in love.
Was that a synth?
Yeah.
Bro.
Man.
Wait, why do I feel like that one's actually
I told
really
you.
good?
It's got potential.
Okay, no, for real though, if anything's on the radio, it's that.
Yeah. I'm getting hot. Well, you just gave away what we're doing.
Okay, sorry guys.
So what we want to do is, I'm getting too hot. My hoodies need to come off. The songs are too fire.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is, these aren't for us to necessarily become artists.
No.
If that's a byproduct, so be it. But what we want is, this is our plan and we need your guys' help. We want to try and get these songs on the radio. Well, one
least
of them.
one. At least
One of them. And I think it's going to be that one.
Yeah.
But we need a few things from you. The first one is stream the songs. Even if you don't like them, just leave it on repeat with the volume down while you go to sleep.
All night. Yeah, all night.
Because that will get us noticed. And what we are going to do in the background is message, email, call as many radio stations as we can. We don't care if it's the smallest one in the middle of the Northern Territory.
Yeah, we'll take anything.
Yeah, we'll take anything and try and get one of these songs on the radio. And also, if you want us to be on the radio station near you, maybe comment them and we'll contact them as well, because we don't know all the radio stations.
No, yeah, we only know the ones near us.
Yeah, and each week we're going to come back with their responses, hopefully very, very positive. I think they will after hearing the songs, don't you, Jake?
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
But we're going to try our hardest to get on the radio and take you guys on the journey with us.
Yeah, so basically from here, guys, the songs come out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the absolute, if you love us, okay? If you love us, the absolute best thing you can do is stream those songs.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it was fun. And I really want to see it on the radio.
Same.
And I want to get it on the radio. I want to be recording an episode, listening to it on the radio with our reactions. I want everyone to also be recording themselves, listening to it on the radio, and send it in. All right? This will be fun, guys.
We also have a lot of ideas. If they won't just play it organically, they might try and leverage relatables, and we'll go.
Who cares? We'll give them it. I'll give them anything.
Yeah. We'll go to some radio stations and be. But what we also want to do is, we don't want the radio stations to know that we're taking the piss.
Oh, yeah. We want them to think that we're proper serious. Because, look, obviously, we're not artists.
We can't sing.
So we can't sing. We're not artists. And, I mean, I know I was talking about how good that last song is, but I'm also open to admit that the songs aren't really that good. But of the three, that last one is kind of good.
Yeah.
So, but we don't want them to know we're taking the piss.
Yeah. So imagine we get an interview of the radio station and they're like, oh, so new avenue, new career, boys. Yeah.
And on the radio station, what we'll do is we'll drop our stage names.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about what our little band's gonna be, our little 2-man boy band's gonna be called, right?
The micro.
We'll be headline. We'll be headlining festivals, baby. Let's go. Baddies. Next up, something exciting. Something we haven't done for probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Maybe
I don't
3.
really remember.
I think it's 3.
But confession session time.
They're back.
When you got to go, you got to go.
Ooh.
And we have a
friend call up almost.
Yeah. You'll see. And so we have a baddie that's coming on here and she feels as though she has a good contestant for the worst. When you got to go, you got to go. So we want you guys to be the judge. And remember, we're comparing it to the the initial Bali story, where she shit herself about 6 times across 2 different fucking countries, and then the Manhattan Bridge story, which is currently on top.
Yes.
And now this is called, let's call this the babysitting extravaganza.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And remember, if you want to submit a when you gotta go, you gotta go, email it in to relatables69@gmail.com.
That's our actual email.
With the subject of when you gotta go, you gotta go. So we can look it up. Get them
Leave
all
your
in.
name and number. It makes it easy for us.
Yeah, name and number makes it easy. And we don't have to,
What?
but so when you gotta go is my favorite. Yeah, these are funny, but do you reckon we want to hear anything scandalous? Like a cheating story? Like, how did you catch him cheating? Or how did they catch you cheating or something like that?
I would like that.
I would like hearing that story. That's more scandalous than anything.
It's scary though.
Yeah, it's scary. So yeah, if you want to come on here and admit that you cheated and got caught,
I
by
don't
all
think that's
means.
going to happen. I think it's going to be the other way around.
Hey, but if you want to come here and tell us how you caught someone cheating,
Yeah.
by all means.
Our baddies don't cheat, brother.
Our baddies don't cheat.
Yeah.
So for that one, again, email relatables69@gmail.com with the header cheating.
Yeah. I
And-
cheated. Dot, dot, dot.
Please enjoy. Hello, it's Jake and Oddie. Welcome to Confession Sessions. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you guys?
Very good. First things first, we will ask, would you like to be anonymous for your confession?
Yes, please.
Okay. Anonymous it is.
That's when you know it's good.
Oddie, would you like to choose a name for our anonymous confessor?
Firstly, I will ask, is there anything you would like to be called?
Oh, not in particularly.
Okay, what do we think she sounds like?
Okay.
I'm thinking like, so the story is when you got to go, you got to go. What's
yeah,
a
yeah.
fitting name
Well, I don't know.
for a girl? I don't know, that's
Can
kind
we
of
go?
throwing shade,
Can
isn't
we
it?
give you the name Jack, even though it's like more obviously a boy name? But can we give you the name Jack? Because we have a friend Jack that would most likely suit what we're about to be told.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie. Let's go, Jackie.
Yeah. But okay, so you have a story of when you got to go, and you emailed in, feeling as though it rivals the 2 that we've had in the recent episodes, right?
Yep.
Now, I read it. I personally think that we could see a rival here.
Okay,
so
I'm excited.
Jackie, take it away. Leave out no details and tell us what happened.
I'm a little bit nervous.
All right. So, I was like just out of high school and I started like babysitting a lot while I was studying at uni.
Yep.
And one of my clients was for this like mother of a 4-month-old baby.
Yeah.
So this lady was like quite put together and like in like a posh area. So like, I don't know, nothing was out of bounds to her baby. It was like everything natural. And like when it was like upset, I'd have to show him like parts of the garden. Anyways,
Wait, what? Show the baby parts of the garden to like calm it down.
yeah, to calm it down, it was like
Zen it
showing
out.
him the natural plants and stuff. It
Did
was
it
really
work?
odd.
Put his
Did that
put his feet
even
in the
work?
grass.
Yeah.
Like Loki, it did. It settled him down, which is so odd.
Okay, damn. Good tip.
Yeah, top tip.
Something I'd do.
Yeah, so it was quite like a responsibility for me at like 18 to look after this really young baby.
A lot of pressure, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And so before it would go to sleep, I'd have to like walk it around the block. But these walks were like quite lengthy in like this affluent suburb.
Yeah.
And so I was walking around with the stroller. I like noticed that my stomach was a bit upset. But I was like, I thought nothing of it because like I do get like some tummy issues, whatever.
Yep.
And then it starts like progressively getting worse as I'm like walking further and further away from the house. So like I decided to turn back because I'm like, oh, best like I like get back to a bathroom somewhat.
It's a good move.
Yeah, of
We've
course.
learned a lot
Yeah.
of people don't make that decision.
You definitely need to turn back.
Yeah. Once I got to that point, I was like, I need to turn back. And then I was like a lot further than I anticipated. And so it was like I was clenching my cheeks, like it was a lot. And and I had to I was like, how am I like meant to do this? And like the baby was asleep, thank God. But I had to like call my mom to soothe myself. I was like, Mom, like, what do I do? I was like walking back and then like it let loose. Like it wasn't like there was no holding it back. And it was just like, I don't know. I like couldn't control it. And like, I think I was like maybe 1-2 kilometers away from the house at this point. So I was like, I still had like a fair walk back to go.
Oh,
Was that your mum's
Yeah.
advice? Let loose.
No. That was my mom's advice. She was calming me down, and then she was like, "There's nothing much you can do. Just like try and get back as fast as possible, and like tell the lady."
well,
Yeah.
I forget. So did you call her before or after you had let loose?
Before.
Before, okay.
Yeah, I was like, something doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know what to do. She was like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, just, like, walk back and, like, go to the bathroom there. You'll be fine.
Okay. And you got a long walk to go.
Yeah, but I was like, once it happened, my, like, eyes were so wide, and I was, like, looking around at everyone, like, on the street being like, don't notice me, please. And it was, like, it actually felt so bad. Like, I couldn't, like, disguise that. It was just, like, it was wafting.
Was it contained within your pants?
Yeah, no, nothing
no
like
leakages?
No.
That's
yeah,
good.
it was. Yeah. Well,
Thank-
it was like quite liquidy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, but then I finally like get back to the house, and by this point I'd messaged like the lady who I babysat for and was like, I need to, like, I'm not feeling too well. I really need to go home. Like, do you mind coming back early? Because she was on, like, contract work or something, so she could leave, thank God. But,
Okay.
yeah. And so she comes back, and I'm, like, standing out the front with, like, her baby in a pram, and I, like, have the worst face. And she was so lovely, but, like too nice. Like, she wanted to, like, give me a hug and be like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, no, please stay, like, a fair distance away.
Wait, you got home and you didn't clean yourself. You just kept it in the pants.
No, she got back to the baby's house.
No,
Yeah, you didn't clean it at the baby's house.
No, I didn't get back before she did. So she met me out.
She was there.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm with you. And she went for
yeah,
a
no.
hug.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had to, like, be like, oh, like, my mom's on her way to come pick me up. Like, thank you so much for coming back. Oh, it was awful. And then it turned out that it was, like, something that we ate because my mom was like, I just got off the toilet myself. Like, she had to...
Oh. So it's through
Yeah.
everyone. It was some bad food or something.
Yeah, but the worst thing is, like, it's so close to my family home. It's, like a 15-minute or, like, a 5-minute drive. So, like, I have to drive past that area so often, and I just, like, I can't think of anything else once I, like, get through there, like, that area.
Did you babysit for them again?
No, I was, like, I couldn't, like, face them. I was, like,
Oh my
15,
God.
Yeah.
Did the mum
You
pick
could
up
tell
on
by-
anything, do you reckon, in her face, in her demeanour when she like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she was, like, her face was, like a bit squinched. I don't know.
Should have blamed the baby.
As if like she could smell it. Like,
Yeah.
Should have just been living like, I think the baby needs its diaper change too.
oh.
Yeah, literally. I should have blamed it. But I was not in the mindset to think of that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It just sucks that you knew her and you had poo in your pants and then you had to drive home.
It sucks that you have the responsibility of
Oh
a
my
kid
God.
too. Like the last
Yeah.
one was a dog.
Yeah.
This one was a kid, so it's escalated a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
That's why I thought it might compete because I had to look after a baby and not a dog. But
That is shocking. I just think it's so bad that you knew her and she definitely knows what happened.
yeah, she definitely knows. I couldn't face it again. I was like, sorry, I've actually got another client now that like interferes with the time slot that I would babysit for you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
that's so relatable. Like, you like embarrass yourself or do something, you mess up, and you're like, I'm never going back there ever again.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, I couldn't-
To be fair, what are you going to do? Clean yourself up in her bathroom while she's there? Like,
Yeah, no way.
Oh my God.
Oh no. It was a big job. Like everything went in the bin pretty much.
See, that's what
Yeah.
one. Actually, I'm glad you say that. We've had a couple people that decided not to throw out the things they soiled, and the smart move is to just throw it out
And move on.
Yeah, literally. Like I can't could you imagine wearing that clothes again and then having that like memory come back every time you wear it?
Literally, no way.
How old are you now, too?
Yeah. I'm 22.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's been a while.
So it's been about 4 years. You were 18 at the time.
I like the story. It's been like last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one with the Manhattan
Yeah.
Bridge. She was 28 when she did it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I do have a lot of instances like that. So I have had one this year that was pretty bad, but
Oh
not
shit!
to that
Tell it.
extreme.
Oh, tell it. You must have stomach issues.
Yeah, I must. Okay. So I was on a trip to Japan.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And I was there, I think it was like 5 days into the trip with my friend. And we both like hadn't gone to the bathroom. We were like congested. And I was like, oh, like this isn't natural. We should like look into something.
Yeah.
And so we both decided to like go to the pharmacy and get these like Japanese like laxatives or enemas or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so then we both went back to the hotel room.
But the
And
problem with that
you
too,
could-
though, is did you have trouble like interpreting the boxes, or did they speak good English there?
Oh yeah, no, we had to have like Google Translate
we
up
did,
at the
we did
same
it in
time.
Korea trying to buy sleeping pills, and it was a mission.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I had to translate everything, but we like found something that we thought would be okay. Turns out it was like this like massive enema, but we were like, it's fine, like we'll just try it. We stupidly decided to do it at the same time, keep in mind we're sharing like one room with one bathroom.
It's like you're popping a cat together.
Yeah. No, not on the couch together. Like we thought that it would take a while to we thought it would take a while to like to
Kick in.
react. And so we were like, yeah, we were like, oh, it'll like react in like an hour or something. We'll have like a chill time on the couch watching a movie. And so we like went into the bathroom, and then my friend came out, and then I went into the bathroom, and then I came out, and then she was like, oh no, like I actually have to go back in. And I was like, oh yeah, let's chill. And so she was in the bathroom and like full on like blowing up the toilet and everything. And I was outside and I was like, oh no, like it like instantly hit. And I was like, this is the worst possible situation because there's no bathrooms. Like I can't really like run out to a communal one in the lobby.
No.
And so I had to whip out the mini bin in the hotel room. Yeah, well, I was like, what else do you do? I was like, what else do you do?
Hey, to be fair, that's a good point. What else do you do? What else
Yeah,
do you do?
exactly.
Say to my friend, you've been in here for 20 fucking minutes. It's my turn.
Actually, personally,
Yeah,
I'd kick
literally.
the door down and I'd say, hey, look, we're going through this together, and I'd go in the shower.
No, I couldn't face that. Like we were close friends, but we weren't that close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's, if you were me and Jake, that would have been the easy
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah, no. But the worst thing is, in Japan, they have like so many small rubbish bins. So they have to separate all their rubbish. And we didn't want to be in the room with this, and I didn't want them to find it. And so we were strolling the street looking for a rubbish bin to like, with my like,
With
in
a bag of poo.
It's like a dog.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
That's when you stitch someone else up. You know, in hotels when like they put their food out the front of their door.
Yeah.
Just put it out the front of someone else's door.
Yeah. Wow.
Could you imagine? No.
I could. Honestly, I think that Japanese story is so funny. That is so funny, but at least
Yeah.
you were in a hotel
Yeah.
and only you and your friend know about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's kind of contained. The other one was like the general public kind of know about that one,
That's
and she could tell
crazy.
whoever.
Yeah, she probably was just like, oh, you're not a babysitter, right? Like, wow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Jackie, thank you. We got 2 in 1 there.
Yeah.
We didn't bargain for that. That was good. Thank you very much for coming on and telling that, and have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
The enema.
What
She
is
didn't know what an enema was.
I don't know what an enema
Oh,
is.
so it's like a suppository.
I didn't want to sound dumb.
I'm pretty sure an enema is a suppository, and it's a thing where you can have like laxatives, right? And sometimes people get so congested that laxatives don't work, and so you need to have an enema where it's like this little, I don't know, they can get big, but like little like pill thing, and you put it in your ass,
That's what I figured they were doing.
and
Actually
as soon
explained
as
it.
you put it in, it's actually common that as soon as you put it in, it comes back out with everything. So I'm surprised they even got off the toilet to hold it for a second.
I wouldn't have want to do that.
I've never been constipated in my life, to be fair.
But also, I wouldn't want to do that.
do an enema.
Yeah.
I prefer to go to hospital.
I'll be like, I'm just copping this. This is coming out eventually. I'm not going to die.
My sister Joanna got constipated for 7 days when we went to London.
Really?
Yeah, in 2023. Oh shit, bro! It was fucking scary. I was like,
It is scary. I remember in when we went to America.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get one out.
Nah, I'm easy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always like
That's
fast
'cause your guts
metabolism,
is
bro.
beep.
And so, but with
Smart.
Joanna, every time we had a meal, I was thinking like, Joanna, you have 7 days worth of meals in you. Like, how are you not exploding at the seams? And
Make
she didn't
her feel
even look
bad.
bigger.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, how is it not out of you? It was fucking ridiculous. And then she had to go buy laxatives.
Okay. So we have to answer the question of, do we think it beats the Manhattan Bridge? How are we doing this? A 2-for-1, just her as a person, or each story?
We'll go with, so the Japanese story, I would prefer to do that than the Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah.
I prefer that to happen to me.
Yeah.
So that one, Japanese story is obviously, I would even prefer the Japanese story to happen to me compared to all of them.
Yeah.
I think that the babysitting story, the thing I think that's bad about it is that she was babysitting and she knew the lady and she gets back and she's like, I'm so sorry, I have to go. And the lady goes to give her a hug goodbye. She's obviously like friendly. And she's like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I got to go. I got another client. And then she has to sit in her mum's car. Her mum's coming to pick her up. She has to sit in her mum's car with poopy butt and poopy pants.
Poopy butt.
And then go home and clean up, right? And so the way I'm basing this is like, what would I want to happen to me?
The only contributing factor that I think would add to it also is the fact that she lives near it. So every time she drives down there, she thinks of it. Whereas the Manhattan Bridge one, she's not gone back there.
Yeah, true. So like, if out of the Manhattan Bridge and that one, I would prefer the Manhattan Bridge one to happen to me. Oh, yeah. To be fair, because
I disagree.
I actually don't know.
The Manhattan Bridge one wins. Still takes the cake in my books.
Okay.
Just because, like, I don't know, this one there wasn't that much spiraling.
No.
Situation. She seemed a lot calmer.
I feel like she was a little nervous on the phone though.
Yeah,
just then.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
the whole story didn't get to come out.
Yeah.
But okay.
But I think the Manhattan one dug a hole and then just continued to dig, whereas this one dug the hole and then filled it in quickly.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a bit smarter, quicker on her feet.
She wasn't she? Turned around.
Yeah.
I like how she chucked the clothes out.
The other one sat in the park and said, "I'm a strong,
Got
independent
herself a
woman."
coffee.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That one's way worse.
And she was 28. Not to be mean. But okay, actually, I think I'm with you here. I'm sorry to Jackie, but I do believe that I would prefer yours to happen to me than the Manhattan Bridge one.
Same.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, guys. This is it's an interesting episode.
Very interesting.
This is different.
We have a lot of unusual segments.
New stuff.
Yeah. But we also have our roots in there.
Yeah.
The bones.
Of course.
We can't not do
But
that.
no, we thought we had a couple of things just tee up on the same day, like a confession, the songs. It's interesting,
The stars are aligning.
The stars certainly are aligning, just like in Valaris. And now book club in Monday. Just kidding. Just kidding. Book club's in Friday.
I have one that I came up with for the next segment, the IG question that has to do with A Court of Mist and Fury. But that's enough on that.
Okay.
Don't want to talk about that now.
Okay.
I want to talk about you.
Are you want to talk about me?
Yeah. Just like, we haven't caught up in a while.
No.
Yeah.
We don't talk every day.
No, we don't. We just voice message because, like,
We do.
we don't like calls.
I hate texting. And also, one of the reasons I hate texting right now is because I'm not complaining about the cold, because we've complained about that every week on Patreon. But one of the reasons I don't like texting now is because, like,
Your fingers are too cold.
or like of every like I rug up, right?
Not your fingies.
And I get like I rug up and I get warm, but the thing that stays out on my computer is my hands.
You are so soft.
And my
eh?
hands get freezing, so when I'm texting, it's like I can barely fucking move my thumbs, and so I prefer to just voice record something.
This is coming from a tradie who used to wake up at 6, start work at 7 a.m.
Well, you know the thing
in the middle
that
of winter.
Another thing that I want to say is, I randomly I reckon I could go to bed at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Right, and if I had an alarm for 6 a.m., what's that? 10 hours of sleep. I think regardless. If the alarm woke me up and I got up, I'd be fine and I'd be rested. But if I didn't set an alarm, I reckon I could just stay sleeping at the moment for some reason.
I wish I was like that.
My
body clock wakes me up every single
time?
day. Like around 6:30.
Really?
No matter what. Like good sleep in for me is 7 o'clock.
Damn. Oi, Sunday? 9 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it must be nice.
But I do want to say something. For some even though it was on a Sunday and I don't
Felt
work-
guilty.
Yeah, I don't work on a Sunday. I didn't feel guilty about it. I was happy that I slept that long, but I still, for some reason, the end of the day came too quick.
Interesting.
So the day felt a lot shorter. The days are
Interesting.
shorter because I was going to bed early that night to wake up at a normal time on Monday. So, yeah, I don't know.
Soak it in, mate. Soak it in, because when we eventually, you have a dog already, but have kids, mate, we won't be having those 9 a.m. wake ups anymore.
I was cuddling with Henry. I was just talking to him. Beth was nowhere near.
Yeah.
I was just like, Henry, I promise you I'll never love anything more than you. A human baby will not trump my love for you.
I think it will. I think it will.
I just don't see it happening. He's fucking adorable to me.
You will have made this thing. Well, not brewed it, but you did the start of it.
I made Henry, bro. I just feel like it's funny because like everyone will probably look at their own dog as the cutest thing ever. There's certain dogs like Frenchies.
You're also his stepdad, but
No, I'm not.
yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. He didn't have a dad before me.
Yeah, but Beth had it on her own accord. You weren't there. Like,
Yes, I was. I was there from the start.
Yeah, but
I
you
went and
didn't-
picked him up.
but you didn't put any money on it.
So
That means
I
you're
don't
a
have to
stepdad.
buy him.
Yeah.
He is worth more than money. Money
just-
cannot buy
You're
him.
getting a free ride. Beth did all the hard work. She paid for it, trained it, and you reaped the benefits.
No. I'm paying for training now.
Oh,
We've got a trainer.
Now.
Half of it. But no, I think he thinks I'm his dad.
I was at last night, actually, Cassie's nephew's birthday. He was 6. And
Was or is?
he's 6,
Turned.
sorry. Yeah. He was 5, now he's 6. But it was really, really nice.
Oh.
And like, I don't have many social situations like that. A 6-year-old's birthday. And it was so nice. And it puts into perspective. I'm looking forward to like that in my life.
Okay.
Like family dinners, like having kids. And like, I think it's going to be such a cool phase of my life. And I actually really, really do want it.
Shit.
But right now, I'm not ready.
Okay.
Like, it made me confirm that like, I just can't do this right now.
Oi, okay. The other day, I had the first time ever where I thought, so it's like, I've always said like, I went through a phase where I didn't want kids. I was like, it just isn't for me. I don't like them. I don't have to like them.
I remember that.
Even because I was one, I don't have to like a kid, you know? I would have been so annoying, admittedly. And so, but then I've got to the point where I'm like, okay, well, I see myself having them.
Yeah.
But I've never had the want and like maternal, oh, I want one. But the other day was the first time.
Really?
So it's actually, I'm growing.
Maybe we're the same person.
Frontal lobe is fucking exploding out of my brain right now. And I actually had the first time where I was like, oh, I didn't tell Beth that, but to be fair, if I told her that, she would have done, let's go. She said, I'm fucking ready, let's go. So
Maybe you should use that to your advantage.
yeah.
I actually had one similar too, because like when I was younger, I always wanted to be like, have 2 sons. But recently, I've thought like it'd be hectic to be like a girl's dad.
Yeah.
Like just to have 2 girls. But I reckon I'd be a great girl's dad.
Oh,
too.
you mean you wouldn't even care if you had no sons?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Because before that, I was like, I want at least one.
Yeah,
just at
yeah.
least one. And like Eva Avenue, I'm like, it'd be kind of cool to be a girl's dad.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'd be really good at it. Really good at it.
After being introduced to my new hero, Resand, I would love to be a girl dad. I think he'd be a great girl dad.
What?
Don't
Why
you think
him?
Resand would be a great girl dad?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think he'd be a great girl dad. He's not like controlling and he's like, you know, the world is what you want it to be. You make your own choices. This is your life.
It's kind of like our parents.
Fair. True. I should just look up to my own dad. But Resand is so much cooler than my dad, bro. For real, he is.
Yeah. I was going to make a joke about him being hung, but I won't.
Oh shit! I'd be pissed if my dad was hung. I'd say, where's that come? Why did I get that?
I got the calves and you got that.
Okay. Anyway, talking of new segments, we have a new segment that I dare say will probably be. I don't think it'll be ongoing. I don't know how ongoing it can go for.
Yeah.
But have you guys seen the new? The ones I've seen is a girlfriend and a boyfriend where the girlfriend will start the video going, showing my boyfriend products that I don't think he knows what they are.
I've seen on the radio.
Seen on the radio.
Yeah,
Seen on the radio. So Beth, big shout out. Thank you so much, Beth, my lovely girlfriend, that she has created, and she's also made it very good for the viewer.
I was looking at this. And I was thinking, this is great.
She's made it on Canva. Look how well she did.
We're probably one of like the only like podcasts like, I don't want to say on our level, but who don't have a producer.
Yeah.
So we just use Beth.
Beth, please, can you? And so I say, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Beth. Very much. Everyone go thank Beth for making this aesthetically pleasing. But she has given us 10 products and she's made a Canva. And so we are to...
I've just shot myself in the foot. I said I would be a really good girl dad. I'm not going to know any of this.
Yeah, shit, that's a good point. He just said girl dads. Because I actually agree. I reckon being a girl dad would be fun as. So yeah, basically we have products. We're going to try and guess them. And yeah,
This is guessing female products.
guessing the female product. Will we get it?
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck off. That's a dog lick mat.
I was going to say, you know, one of those scrubby things to like scrub the bottom of your foot?
Oh,
Like the other side has a handle?
you know what else it looks like? It looks like a.
It does look like a dog mat.
It looks like a dog lick mat.
Like,
that
there's
you
little
peanut
dog
butter-
bones on the left.
And see those little circles?
Yeah.
You know, they remind me of like a fidget toy where you push the circle in.
I don't think. So wait, should we? I have no idea. Do we guess a girl's product or not? I have no idea.
I have absolutely no idea what this is either.
I'm going to say,
It's some sort of scrubbing.
is
thing.
it an exfoliator?
I like that. I like exfoliator. I'm going to go with you mix.
It says, no, the top says
Oh, shit.
something eyes, rinse eyes, eye washer.
Okay, fuck it. We'll go with eye washer. Makeup brush cleaning mat. Oh.
What?
What? That. Wait, Beth, good job. That's
Yeah,
hard.
no way we'll
I
get that.
would not have
Didn't have a
guessed that.
single thought.
What the hell?
It also looks like a coaster.
Also, yeah. You know what else it looks like? It looks like one of those silicon mats you buy to put hot pots on.
Legit. I reckon it looks more like that than a makeup brush cleaning mat.
Oh, shit.
Uh.
Sorry, we'll describe what we're looking at on this next one.
We're 0 to 1.
Yeah, 0 to 1. Okay, what we're looking at here is 100% a dildo.
No.
Okay.
You can't have water in it.
There's 2 of them. They look like they're made of glass. There's water in it with a little bit of air also in it, and it's got glitter in it.
They look like maracas.
They actually do. I dare say when
I think
girls
they're
are...
tiny though. Just little maracas.
Okay.
I've got no idea what these are. I've never seen this once. We both have girlfriends. How have I never seen this?
I've never seen Beth use one of these.
It's got glitter in it.
You know what's funny? Is so when Beth said you guys should do the guessing items thing, right? She's like, I'll find you the items. I said, yeah. Initially, I wanted to say to her, it's a good idea, but also I do think I'm going to get them all.
I thought you'd be better than me.
don't know this.
I don't know. I've never seen this in my life. It also looks like the liquid can't come out. I was going to say, like, do you know how some girls, when like festivals, they put glitter on their faces? Is that how they do it?
A glitter applicator.
Yeah.
You never know, bro. To be fair, if you had a bowl of glitter and then you put that in it and then rolled it on your face, the glitter would be applied perfectly.
I like this.
Glitter, if not something glitter, something sexual, if not.
Ice globes. What's that for?
Facial ice globes.
Never heard
Should
of
I
that.
ask ChatGPT?
Well, I think maybe it's like headaches.
Okay.
Like to cool down your head and stuff. Or when you're like, yeah, you're sick and you got a fever.
Okay.
I could be wrong there too.
Facial ice globes. You know what? I'm going to go with it is something that you do and it replenishes your skin and makes you look young.
Ooh, I like that. Someone let us know in the comments.
Yeah. What the Wait a second. I know what this is.
I don't.
This is in bathrooms and
Wait, pause.
the reason...
It's a white rectangular box with some buttons on it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
And at the bottom, it looks like it's got like a little thing to put your foot on to open it. It looks like a bin.
No. I reckon that this is hung on a wall at nearly eye height. And you know,
This
in
is
men's
unfair.
bathrooms...
This is unfair.
You know, in men's
Yeah,
bathrooms
yeah.
where that you can buy a condom?
Does this dispense tampons?
Yeah. Tampon vending machine! Odie!
Yeah.
You fucking beast, bro!
How's we have condoms?
Found in women's bathrooms. We've never been in one.
We have condoms and they have tampons.
Yeah.
You go in like a
crazy.
dirty bathroom.
I swear, honestly, and I'm tell you what, if you're in there, like, I would only ever buy a condom from a condom vending machine. For,
I would
like,
never do it.
To go show my friends.
Yeah.
Like, someone that's buying a condom from a condom vending machine is not getting any pussy. Let's be real, bro. Like,
Wait, fats.
let's be completely honest. That was hard.
Yeah.
How many? But no, we got that.
We got that. It's 1-2.
Once. Wow.
Ooh.
Nah. Oh, wait, there's lips on it.
We're looking
I know
at-
what this is. We're looking at a red silicon type thing, and it's like
It looks-
almost bell shaped.
As a kid, did you like make your own homemade ice blocks and you dip it in, put the stick in it?
Yeah, it looks like a small version of that. Yeah. No, it actually does. But you know what
I
I,
don't know
think
what
it
this
is?
is.
I reckon you put it around your mouth and you like suck the air out, and it makes you look like you have
duck
lip
lips.
injections. Yeah. Yes!
Yeah!
Lip plumping tool.
2-2.
Holy shit.
We're doing great.
This is fucking. To be fair, it was a guess, but
Great guess. I didn't have that.
okay.
This looks like a scrunchie for your hair.
Scrunchy
Or
for
a-
your hair. Looks like a donut.
Oh, no.
Looks like a donut.
It's one. No, see the back of your hair, how it makes it pop out, so it makes your bun.
Oh, it's a perfect bun.
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah.
you put it as like you make a ponytail and you put it on, and then so it's for a perfect bun.
yeah.
Hair donut. I
Yeah,
called it a donut.
That's
And
what I
look,
meant.
Yeah, look at the
That's exactly
description.
what I meant.
Fucking oath.
We're 3-2. We're smashing this.
Wait, so how many have we looked at?
5.
And we've gotten 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. What is that? The brand is Philips, and it's like nearly an egg shape.
Almost looks like a razor.
And it does look like one of those razors that
Your
a
barber
guy-
has for a skin fade.
Yeah. It actually does. So, but it doesn't look like. To be fair, it doesn't
Level 1,
look
level
like that.
2. What could that be doing?
So there's an off, 1, and 2, so different speeds.
Does that trim your eyebrows?
Or is this like a vagina-only hair trimmer?
I've never
Look at the
seen
shape
one
of
of them
it.
before. But don't
So
they
it's
just
like-
use razors?
Is it like a?
That looks like it would hurt.
Here we go. Is it
I'm
like
not
a-
putting that near my vagina?
Is it like a non-flap cutting?
Yeah, like how we have those ones that don't cut.
So you don't get nicks down
I
there.
don't agree. I think you got to go razor down there or laser. That looks like it hurts. I wouldn't put that near my vagina.
It does look scary.
I'm saying eyebrow shaver.
Okay, I'm saying one of those things that gets dry skin off your heels.
Okay.
An epilator, electronic device used for removing body hair. It works by using rotating tweezers or discs that grasp multiple hairs simultaneously and pull them out.
I love how she added the description because she knew we weren't
Yeah,
going to get
looking
it.
at that, epilator would have meant nothing to us. Holy crap.
Damn it.
What, bro? Wait, so girls are out here
It goes in there and like picks the hair
using
out.
an epilator to actually pull the hairs out via the roots instead of shaving.
That's why they're so tough.
Girls are built different.
Yeah, that would
Genuinely built
hurt my
different.
soul,
eh?
eh?
You couldn't. Oh,
So it's 3-3. Oh, I've seen this. I don't know what it's for. I've seen
Beth has
I've
one of
seen
these.
this, yeah.
We're looking at a plastic black thing with a bunch of like ball-shaped spikes coming out of it, I guess.
The one I've seen was blue.
You know what I do know is that you attach this to a hairdryer. But what this does, I don't know.
Okay, you got further than me.
Hairdryer adds volume.
Okay, I think we got to go with you. I was going to say something in the shower. Yeah, you got it.
Diffuser, hair drying attachment. A diffuser though. So what does that mean? Maybe not volume.
Diffuses the situation.
Wait, next time me and Beth are having an argument, just Beth, come on, let's go. I attach this, start blowing her in the face with this. That would make it a lot worse.
Did we get that? Would you say we got that?
I don't think that.
I think it's
I don't think we
4-3,
got that.
not to us.
All right, we've got.
No, this is to scrub the bottom of your heel. 100%.
Yeah.
Get the dead skin off your
Nah,
heel.
I agree. Easy.
Yeah.
Foot file. Ew. Honestly.
We got that. What's the score? I've lost count now.
3, 4.
Yeah, it's 4-4.
There's 2 more left. Oh my
Ooh,
God.
what?
What is that, bro?
We're looking at, it looks like something that goes between your fingers and then a massive ring.
It says Tweaksy on it as well. There's a brand, Tweaksy.
If as a kid you ever got those lollipops that you pretended to like to propose to girls with, it's one of them, but rubber.
One time in primary school in Canada, I was in about year 3. Me and my friends all had different crushes, and they were in the same friend group as well. And we all proposed to them.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
That's childhood, mate.
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like you wear it on your fingers, right?
Yeah, you
but
do
it
wear
looks
it.
like you put poo bags in it for dogs. And you
Nah,
can
that
pull
doesn't
one
look-
out at a time.
What would, no, hear me out, put it on your fingers and then something's got to go in there so it's easy to get like makeup or something.
Okay.
Like, so it's in your finger so it's easily accessible. What would they possibly be getting that it's there that they can't
fingers.
reach from the table?
And that obviously holds something.
Or do they, I don't know.
Is it for cigarettes? So you don't have stinky fingers? No.
I think what it's
Tweaksy.
going to do is hold some type of makeup so it's easier to get.
Okay, I'm going to go with what you do is you put it on your fingers and you put a tissue in it. And then for some reason, while they're using a makeup brush, they need a tissue. I don't know why, but that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Oh, I was close.
Nail polish bottle holder ring.
I was so close.
That is actually a sick invention.
so close. Damn it.
Okay, 5-4 to, I guess, Beth.
This
To the
is-
girls' products.
Yeah, Beth is for all the girls.
Wow. That is a cool product, though.
So we could tie this up though.
Yeah, easy. Oh. So no, that means there was 10.
Yeah, we lost 6-4.
So we lost 6-4. Oi, that was fucking sick.
That was fun. That was hard.
Beth said it was hard to find all the products because she's like, a lot of them we would have known, like a Diva cup and stuff.
Oh,
You
what?
don't- You don't know what a Diva cup is, do you? A Diva cup is instead of tampons.
Oh.
So you put it inside you when you got your period and it fills up with blood and then you just like take it out in the shower and stuff and and rinse it and then you boil it to clean it and stuff. Yeah.
I thought it was like a cup Davis drink out of. What? It's in the name. I don't know what a Diva cup is.
I think it's just a brand.
Yeah. True. That was
Anyways,
fun.
Thanks, Beth.
To finish the episode, guys, we couldn't not give you IG question of the week.
Of course.
The final meal. And this IG question was, describe his D without using the word big or small. We wanted you guys to get creative,
Yeah.
which you did.
You very.
Some hurt, some made me feel good.
Yeah.
Most of them hurt. Most of them hurt. All
Wait,
right.
I got some good ones for big.
I reckon, are all yours negative?
Nah.
I reckon we should say like whether or not we would like being called like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got some good ones.
Yeah.
Like, as in, like, to compliment, not to.
I reckon I got some good ones for you.
Yeah, not to be. Oh. Are all yours negative?
No, the ones I'm looking at.
Okay.
Okay, I want this one's for you.
Okay.
Describe his D without using the word big or small. Travel sized.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. That's creative.
And true.
That's creative, I will say. The little travel size things are cute. I love little travel size shampoos and strawberries. The one you get like
Let me touch it.
business class on an airplane, the little one they give you, you know. Yeah. I know, that's funny. All right. Girls, describe his D without using the words big or small. Best seat in the house.
Oh! I like that one.
Yeah, boy.
I like that one a
That's-
lot. Best seat in the house.
That's my seat.
Oh! That's your seat.
No, I was saying it as if I was a girl.
Mate,
Hey,
that's okay.
it is what it is.
Describe his D without using the word big or small. Enough.
Ooh, that's a compliment.
No. Like, it's enough.
Yeah.
That's not like that's it's like
Yeah, it's enough. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's enough. What, you think it's bad?
if someone asks
Like,
you,
enough, I'm done. Is that what you mean? Like, enough.
No. I mean, like, if someone asks you, like, do you like your car? And you're like, oh, it's enough.
Hey, it does the job. I don't need a new one. Hey, what are you talking about? This is a compliment. This is a compliment.
Okay, I like how
I'm
optimistic you
yeah.
are.
All right, ladies, describe his D without using the words big or small. He is part of the itty bitty dicky committee.
I couldn't hear that, my girlfriend always tries to roast me about my bum. She's like, yeah, it stays small.
Beth's really nice about my bum.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably-
Says that's big.
Probably because you're lacking at the front. You can't tee me up like that, eh? You can't tee me up like that.
What do you mean I can't see you up like that? Don't act like you're some comedy genius. Fuck off.
This one's relatable. Describe his D without using the word big or small. A nice thing attached to a useless person.
Oh, shit, bro. Damn.
I think that describes a fuckboy.
Yeah. As in, yeah, he knows how to use it.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good, but fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe his D without using the words big or small. If he was a bat boy, he'd compare to Azrael's wingspan.
Oh, he's got the biggest. And the good thing about that one too is most men wouldn't get that.
No.
They'd be like, "What are you talking
Exactly. Yeah.
We would, though.
Yeah, we would
would.
100%
We would.
get that.
about?" Yeah. Describe his D without using the word big or small. I like this one. Two-hander.
Yo. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yes. Could you imagine?
The double gluck gluck.
Oh. Wow.
I don't have to imagine.
What was I? Beth was talking the other day about. So, I just trying to. I don't know how we got on topic because, like, I would never ask her like, "Have you had a tiny penis?" Because, like, I don't really want to know. But we were on the topic.
I
of
want to
some
know
reason.
about tiny, not big though.
Yeah, true. Like, I want to know about. I don't think I said to her, "Have you ever had a tiny penis?" I just feel like it's a crazy question to ask. To be fair, the answer would be cool, but she didn't. We weren't talking about that, but basically we were talking about it. And she goes like, "Yeah, just imagine it hard, and one hand covers it."
So she's had that.
So I have a feeling maybe she's experienced that.
I
I don't know. I can't speak for her.
I feel bad though because like he can't do anything about it.
True.
Like the game's the game.
The game is the game.
Like it's tough. It's tough. It's tough out there.
The game is the game because that is like hard, and one hand covers it.
I couldn't hear. You've got a one-hander.
Fuck me. Oh, okay. Describe his D without using the words big or small. The opposite of air. You can see it, but you can't feel it.
Oh,
Intricate.
I had one similar. Describe his D without using the word big or small. Tickle.
That's so
I think those
mean.
two girls have experienced a similar thing.
Tickle.
You didn't.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Describe his D without using the words big or small. I'm not normally vocal in bed. This dude had me making involuntary noise.
she had to make the noise because it was so big.
It was so good.
You don't want that though. Oh, I was going to say it's too big. It hurts. Maybe don't
I
want
feel like if it was really big, you wouldn't make noise. But because it was so good.
Yeah.
Imagine being someone that's not vocal in bed and then you sleep with a guy that has you sitting there, well, not sitting there, probably laying there, and he's doing his thing
Could
and
be
you're
sitting
like,
there.
and you're like, oh, as in like, and it's just such a genuine moan.
I think it was more like, oh.
Grabbing your sleep.
Fuck. I'm glad a lot of these are positive.
Yeah, to be fair, I found a lot of good positive ones.
Describe his D without using the word big or small. The kind that deserves its own zip code.
What? Shut up. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Damn. Describe his D without using the words big or small. Fat, juicy, and wet.
Fat, juicy, and wet.
You know that song?
Yeah, no, I know the song, but I'm like thinking, how can I make that into a penis? Fat, juicy, and wet.
What's fat?
How's a willy juicy?
Just, I don't know, it just
Meaty.
looks yum. Yeah, it just looks delicious. And then wet because we know why.
Yeah, we know wet. I know wet. Yeah.
We know where it's been.
Describe his D without using the word big or small. As if a pencil was entering my body.
Ew. Fuck. That is so gross.
Yeah.
That makes me feel like shit. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh. Okay. This one's kind of weird, but the reason I chose it was because like I didn't know if it was a thing. Describe his D without using the words big or small. Tasty, pink, Irish, thick sausage.
I assume that's a sausage in Ireland.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of dudes have that dog willy. The red rocket. I remember one of our mates did,
What?
I'd seen it, yeah. When it got hard, it was a red rocket. Yeah.
No way.
Wasn't nice to look at. Yeah, no
That's
way.
gross.
Not our mate anymore.
That's because of that.
All right, I got one or two more. Describe his D without using the word big or small. Have you put it in already?
fuck off, bro. If I got asked that, I'd leave.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if you don't want to appreciate the effort I'm putting in, then
You know what that reminds me of? He's like, have you seen that kid where he's like, he walks away with his backpack, he's like, nuggets are my friend.
chicken nuggets are my friend.
My family. Like,
Bacon is good for me. What a good show that was. Okay. Describe his D without using the words big or small. The pickle that I throw away at the end of the pickle jar. It's not even big enough to eat. Not even big enough to fish out.
It's like old and shriveled.
Ew.
The way I would like to be described, this is my last one, the one I came up with, simple but I think effective now that we've read. Describe his D without using the word big or small. The equivalent of resand.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fucking
I saw one that said resand, good all round.
Yeah.
But wait a sec. Wait. So we do want to be described as like the proud, thick length of him.
I saw a lot of them, but we already said that. Yeah.
We've said that before. And then the other one that I would like to be
like
described.
two-hander. I like
two-hander
two-hander.
is crazy. Wow. I don't know if I would be able to handle that. As in like
I don't think it would feel good.
like receiving it, if it was like lubed up enough where it's like there was no friction and it was just all.
I don't feel like that would feel good. I feel like, I don't know.
I don't think like, I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh,
like,
girls need a lot of coordination for that.
yeah, like to be completely honest with you, like if two hands were on it, I don't think that is like very plausible. Surely no, like you're not going very far if it's two hands.
Nah.
I feel like this is the action.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, Call Her Daddy blew up from the double gluck gluck 2000.
Double gluck gluck. Like no one's dick's long enough to have two hands and a mouth, eh?
Yeah, there are.
For real?
100%, dude.
Yo.
Yeah.
I saw one that said Pringle can. Once you open it, just endless fun. Also it was huge. Oh god.
Unfortunately, baddies, the episode is ending.
Yes. This is
Good one. Before we get to the end, Jake, and read the comments and get a baddie to sign off the episode, I want to say that if you enjoyed this, go to Patreon.
Yes.
And there's another episode. Woo! An hour-long episode every single week for $5 AUD a month.
Plus you get the book club episode 5 days early.
And what we are doing is when we get 1,000 Patreon members, we are going to do a live show. But we are also adding, we know a lot of you don't want to spend your money, which is fair. Valid. So
you hate
valid.
us.
So we want to do a free option to get that live show too. So once we hit 10,000 5-star reviews, that's when we'll also do a live show. So whichever one hits first, live show is happening.
Yes.
in
And it's
the
up to
works.
you guys.
It's up to you
It's
guys.
up to you guys.
Yeah.
All right. As soon as we hit that, we'll start planning it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start planning it. We'll start launching tickets.
Yeah.
Okay. It's totally up to you guys to get us there. But as you know, we have been reading comments from the last episode on this episode. So if you have something that you want read out, you make it funny and leave a comment. Yeah. No, you don't. It doesn't have to be funny. I got YouTube.
Okay. I got Spotify.
Andrea Santos said, I actually audibly gasped at the quote, "my love" written on Beth's cup. Jake, how gorgeous is your girlfriend that people openly flirt with her like that? You're a lucky man.
I have no idea what we talked about.
Remember the guy at Beth's
Oh,
Cafe?
yeah.
I'm a lucky man.
Any updates on that?
I'm a lucky man. Yes. Dude, I made a TikTok about it yesterday.
Yeah, it was long. I didn't want to watch that.
Yeah. I made a TikTok about it yesterday. And he wrote on it this time, "my secret love."
No, he didn't. No.
And so actually I've got, you know what I'll do with Patreon? I will in Patreon. I'll talk about it and I'll read the comments from that because I said, guys, I need advice. The advice in the comments is actually really funny.
Okay.
For what I should do. So I'll do that in Patreon.
That's naughty. All right, I got one from Spotify. Retna Barella Bravo said, "Amore equals love in Italian." Very cute, guys.
Oh, that's amore.
I amore all of you guys.
Dobby smiles. Quote, "that thing with his fingers is actually from Fourth Wing."
Oh.
Well, Iron Flame to be exact. So it's from that series. Oh. So, because that was in the IG question where it was like, "that thing with his fingers, you're welcome." How does that end up in Fourth Wing?
I feel like that's also universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, has to be. Because we knew what it was. We knew what it meant.
But unless the person writing it in actually was referencing the book.
Yeah, we got to get to fourth wing, don't we? All right, my last one. Justin Wims. Men, brackets Jake, will literally say they hate water and hug their water bottle the whole podcast.
I hate it, but I need it, bro.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, okay, I got one more. This is JHLO224. I love how Oddie says there's no judgment in these four walls, in quotations, and then immediately starts judging. And then Oddie commented, he replied to it, it's a safe place, ... to be judged. You fucking dog. I must have said, like, obviously I said no judgment, and you're like, yeah. Fuck you. And then judged me. I'm going to take a sip of my water.
I'm allowed to judge you. I'm judging you now, hypocrite.
Okay, guys, so time to call one of your baddies to get you sign off. Last week we tried to call Lauren. We left her a message, and we've tried to call her actually again today, and she didn't answer. So Lauren, I'm sorry. We will maybe try again next week. We don't know. But so what we're going to do is we're going to try and call Brittany. Brittany, please pick up.
Hello, Brittany speaking.
Brittany, it's Jake and Oddie from Relatables. How are you?
Good, how are you?
We are doing very, very good. We have called you to do the honor of signing off an episode for us, please.
Oh, okay.
How would you like to do it? Advice, quote,
anything you want.
Okay. Will everyone keep their head held high
Oh,
and don't let all the little things get to you?
love it. Brittany, that was great.
That was so sweet and nice. Yeah, that was great advice.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. And have a lovely day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
She was like, what the fuck?
She was so caught off guard.
Imagine getting a phone call and someone's like, hey, it's Jake. She's so annoying.
We love you.
Sorry, Brittany. Thank you.
Stay bad.
Stay bad.